This is TeamFTS here with the new decks of this format. It is time for some E-Dragons, or Dragon Rulers as they're called, Suppressor Dragons, Incarnate Dragons. I like Suppressor Dragons the best. Here with Aaron. Here with Aaron. He's doing nuts with this. Completely nuts. It's pretty neat, pretty fun to play against. We've been playtesting against each other. I've been using the prophecies. And we got other deck profiles for you. We got the Chaos Dragons, the Chaos Heretics with that Chris Davis shit. Alright, it's time for Aaron's. I'm just joking. It's time for Aaron's deck profile. Start us off, please.
Okay. Triple Blaster. You basically play 3 of all the big ones. This discard effect. They all have similar summoning effect and banishing effect. So I'm not going to cover those. But the discard effects are all different. So discard this with a fire to blow up a card on the field. This is an out to Ophion. It's just really versatile. This is kind of the best one. It's the strongest and it has a destruction effect.
Do you ever use their effects?
Yes.
Like I've never seen you use Blaster effect, which I
used it. I used each one of their effects once in the tournament today. Also, I went undefeated in a local tournament today.
Why haven't you used it against? Like, I haven't seen you used it against anyone in a match.
I didn't need to. Like, I just never had the opportunity to I need to blaster something. I'll face down a priestess right there. I'm just gonna big eye it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, alright, so Blaster's discard is to destroy. Title's discard is to Foolish Burial. I use this a lot if I open up with one of my texts, I'll show you, and then to send Wavering and stuff like that to the grave, but it's good. Tempest is to search any dragon, which is insanely nuts. I like doing this a lot. Like, searching Red MD is just the shit. Yeah. And Redix is a Monster Reborn effect. People didn't know that Redix actually had a second effect until I did it today. I was like, Redix effect from hand to discard, special summon Red MD back. He scooped. The babies, I run 1 of each. 2 is just dead late game, and then usually if you run 2 by mid game to.
You only run 1 of each.
Yeah, if you open, I'm gonna explain. If you open with Gold Sark or 7 Swords and you banish to search for another one, then you're basically fucked because one of these is going to be missing targets. You run out of targets really fast, especially if you open, let's say you open this in the title, you'll run out of targets for your other stream, sorry. So, like, I don't know, it's just, in the situation, it sucked dick, and testing 1 each just works so much better, like, so much better. When I banish this card, I'll search for a burner instead of just searching for a dead one of these, because I can't use the effect anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, playing with it works so much better than having 2. Like, I tested it with two each, I didn't like it. Tested it with just 2 of these and then 1 of these. I mean, 1 of these, 2 of these and 1 of these. I liked it a little bit, but I like it so much better with this. I don't know. I was talking to Gabe about it too, and he seemed to like understand where I was coming from. It's hard.
I mean, I understand.
You got to see it to know.
It's just like playing not 3 Judgment Day, pretty much. It's just like you just kind of
run out of targets.
Yeah, you run out of targets.
All right, 1 Wavering, 2 is just way too much because you don't have that. You only play 4 discard outlets with this. Well, actually, I technically play 5, which y'all will see. God damn it, Mia. My dog just walked in. Get out. All right. Wavering searches your lads and your Red MD, but it's nuts. If you open this in a baby, you basically win the game.
What?
Like, it's nuts because it's nuts. All right. Double lad. 3 is too much. That's what everybody's talking about doing. Is they basically go Dragosack lad. For budget players, honestly, you don't need to go Dragosack then lad, because let's say you discard, special summon 1, then you banish the 2 you discarded, special summon another. So you have 2 E-Dragons. Let's fucking show you. You have 2 E-Dragons right now. Instead of just going Dragosack, getting the tokens and then tributing them for lad, why would you do that? All that does is literally give you another monster on the field. If you're playing a smart or experienced player, they won't fuck with your Dragosack because Dragosack is not protecting itself anymore because you tributed your own tokens. They'll just literally neg the fuck out of the lad until it's weak enough to destroy. Then they'll run this over, and lad must destroy your field. So it'll destroy your own Dragosack. There's no point of even having this card on the field if you're playing an experienced or smart player.
And it's just like, why use a Dragosack which you can use later in the game to destroy something or to have more control on the board, and instead just have 1 lad and stall him for a turn or make him neg himself.
Yes, the reason why people say you need to run 3 is for this play right here. Why would you do this at the same time if you could just normal summon a lad? Especially if you use Super Rejuvenation that turn, you get free draws at the end turn. That's fucking nuts. Why would you waste a Dragosack? You pay $130, $150 for this card. Why waste it on using a lad effect? You know what I'm saying? So instead of going Dragosack, save your Dragosack and just tribute them for the lad. Problem solved. You know what I'm saying? So 2 is good. 3 is just really dead and just not live, and you'll run out of targets to even tribute or summon this thing with, and at that point you start hurting yourself because all these summon themselves with effects. So one's not enough because getting this off 2 is so good, especially against rogue decks like Chainburn and stuff. This is nuts. And like even against Prophecies, they have to neg themselves just to be able to get out. If they don't play Breaker, they're fucked. They will not get over this without Breaker. Yeah, he plays Breaker. So yeah, the lad's really good, so I run it, and then Red MD is a staple in all Dragon decks. Don't these look really sexy next to each other? Alright. And then my personal tech is Treeborn Frog. Basically, everyone looks at me like, why the fuck are you running Treeborn Frog on E-Dragons? It's a free summon, and it's good against Mirror Match. Like I said, people are talking about playing triple lad. That's ignorant in my... That's way overkill, in my opinion. And also, so okay, let's say you go lad. You go Dragosack lad. I'm just going to drain you with my Treeborn Frog, kill your lad completely,
blow up your entire field,
and then just attack over this thing with a fucking baby dragon, and then you have to destroy your whole field. That's cool. You might be able to special summon something else out with lad, but I can just big eye it or something. You know what I'm saying? So this is for the mirror match, and it's also a free summon.
Dude, I just realized fucking Reactin and fucking Stream, they're kind of fucking buff. I mean, 1800, and he has a 2000 defense with 1600 attack. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
So let's say I end up doing doo-doo.
Doing.
All right. Let's say I go. I have the Treeborn. I end up doing the whole Dragosack. Discard, get 2 tokens, give me tokens. I'll use these two tokens right here. 2 tokens, so I have 5 monsters up. 1, 2, 3, 4 monsters up. Can't count. Alright, so I contribute the Treeborn and a token for lad, so when they kill lad, and you're playing a smart player or whatever, they kill the lad will destroy your field, but this is still protected by the token, so these will die, your Dragosack's good, and then Red MD will special summon your your lad will special summon Red MD back, and you still have a Dragosack for next turn.
And yeah, that's nuts.
So that's why I play Treeborn. I mean, that was my personal tech. I was in the back seat of Jet's car, pissed off because I was in the back seat, and I was just like, I was in the trunk actually, because he has a Scion, and me and Ian had to sit in the trunk because we got outvoted. Basically, I was pissed, and I was brainstorming. I was like, I'm gonna play Treeborn against the mirror, and it's just good. I blew it off, and it combos really well with Tidal. Like, it's nuts. Oh my god.
I like how you can main deck a card against the mirror. Like, it's good.
Yeah,
those are good things.
Like, it's nuts. I can main deck it just because it's a nuts card. It's a free summon, and also because it's really good against mirror. All right, that's monsters. To the spells, triple Gold Sark. It's a staple in his deck. It's insanely nuts. You open this, you're set up for the game basically. And this is also a reason why you don't run mini babies. So you can Gold Sark a blaster, search a burner. There you go. Now you can use the burner to discard something else and get your whole combos going. This is nuts as fuck in this deck. It's in the funny thing. Okay, what most people think to do right now without the deck and because I've been playtesting for a long ass time with this deck, is to go to use this to banish this and then search for another one. Why would you do that if in 2 turns you're literally going to get the same card? Why not get something you can use this turn and combo out with, like a baby one? And what if you have Super Rejuvenation? You can combo and like go fucking insane with this deck. Like, once you play with the deck, you'll understand where I'm coming from, but looking at this video, you probably haven't made the deck yet, so I don't know, I'm just trying to help y'all out. I was talking to Gabe a lot about it, and I basically gave him a deck profile. But anyway, so triple is amazing. So is triple Rejuvenation. Late game, if you open bad, I know I've only had 1 game, and that was literally the last game I tested against Prophecies. If you open really bad, this could be dead if the game drags on for 30 minutes. But other than that, it's amazing. Like, literally, oh my god.
Pretty much all of our matches did drag on for like 20, 30 minutes.
But Super Rejuvenation is amazing because of the discards, and also because if you don't want to waste your Dragosack and you just don't happen to have money for Dragosacks, or you don't have friends who can hook you up with a Dragosack, you can tribute summon this lad. Like, tribute summon it. If you already activated this, you still draw end phase even though lad's on the field. So you can tribute. Let's say because you discarded to summon one of the dragons, then you special summon the other one. I don't know what the hell she's doing. All right. So you discarded to summon this one. That's 2 cards you discarded to summon this. Then you summon this one. Then you tributed both of these to summon this. So that's 4 cards you get to draw at the end phase because you use Super Rejuvenation before you summon Lad. Super Rejuvenation is the Judgment Day of this deck. It keeps your hand advantage going through the game. Like, if you get low on hand, you're kind of against the ropes. Like, literally speaking, like, you're against the ropes. Like, you're just like, oh shit, I hope I draw something good, or hope he messes up. Super Rejuvenation lets you have a lot of versatility, and this card is probably going to get hit, to be completely honest. This shit is way too good. Double sword, I think you should never run 3 because you can only activate 1 per turn, or 1 sword per turn, so it kind of sucks. But other than that, it's an amazing card. Like, it sucks that you can't use more than 1 per turn.
That's how it is with spellbooks. Though it's the kind of same thing. If you can only activate 1 per turn, having 2 in your hand just kind of
so like
it sucks.
You can And it's, okay, a lot of people's like, it'd be nuts if you could search before then. Actually, this is the one card that I wouldn't want to do that with. Like, people use that example of Cards of Consonants and Whitestone and Legend. So you discard Whitestone and Legend to search for Card of Consonants, or to draw Cards of Consonants, and then you search afterwards. What if you draw the Blue Eyes? That's not a problem with this because you have 2 targets. So you go this, do this, you draw 2, and depending on your draws, you can dictate what you search for. So 2 is an amazing number. 1 is not enough because it is an amazing card, but 3 is too much because it'll get way too cloggy, way too fast. Lance, I never think, I'm just going to do these together. I play double Lance, double MST. I do not think that at any point these 2 cards will be dead in any format we ever play in Yu-Gi-Oh! Until Yu-Gi-Oh! It doesn't exist anymore. I've been hearing a lot around locals, around regionals, tournaments, on the internet, videos, all kinds of stuff. People talking about MSTs and Lances are going to be dead next format. Fuck that. Like, don't let anyone convince you of that dumb shit right there. I played against fucking Evil Swarms, Mermails, and Fire Fist today in a tournament. Beat all their asses because I mained these cards. D-Prison, Lance, okay, cool. Fate, okay, I'm going to Lance my monster. You just banished your 3 things, wasted your card for no reason. Like, Lance is a good-ass card. Even if you're playing a mirror match or a chaos deck and you don't have a spell or trap card to save or to use this against, it still reduces level or reduces attack. So if they may go like BLS or something and try to attack into you, you can Lance their monster damage step. They can't do shit about it. They go Priest to try to run you over. Lance it during the damage step. They can't use Wisdom. They die from it. You know what I'm saying? Lance is just way too versatile of a card. Same with MSTs. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, people are only gonna be playing they're only gonna be playing E-Dragons and Prophecies and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, say that to Mermails. When the fuck will Mermails be bad? Never. Like, fucking YCS New Jersey, like 9 out of fucking, like 9 people got top, what, 8, what was the top? Like, I don't know, 9 niggas top? What, 15 out, were top 48? Or what was it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're 11.
The majority was fucking Mermails, okay? This is nuts against Fear, nuts against Tanky. Fire Fist are also a really good deck. Like, they're never going to die out. Like, straight up. No matter what they do with the ban list, even if they hit Dragoons, that deck is still going to be good. Also, Title in Mermails is ridiculously nuts. We're going to show you a deck profile on that. Check that out. But anyway, these cards will never be dead, and that was my little rant on these cards. So I run 2 of 2 because I wouldn't run 3 because in case I do play a Chaos deck, but I wouldn't run 1 because I still need them in case somebody mains Macro or in case I play Evil Swarms, Fire Fist, or Mermails, which are all very, very used decks. Staples? I used to not run Dark Hole just because I really don't need to. This deck has such nuts recovery that Dark Hole, you never really need to clear your field, and sometimes Dark Hole can be dead because let's say you're sitting on a big guy and a red MD and some other stuff, like, you just don't want to Dark Hole that. But then, in the slim chance that they do have a sick-ass field and you don't, like, you could recover and just outpower it, but what if you Dark Hole then outpower it? That's an OTK. So, that's what, that reasoning right there is the reason why I even put it back. Monster Reborn is, it's so good. I hate Heavy Storm with a passion, but playing against trap heavy decks, I played against Chain Burn, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue. Explain your next tech choices.
I'm sorry.
You have 3. You have 1 minute.
1?
2. Yeah, 13.
Oh shit! All right.
Go ahead.
Burial. I'm gonna end up taking. I'm probably gonna add a Necroface also to this deck, also to recycle for late game. But this card's really good. You have to. You have to recycle to give yourself another push. Card Destruction is my own tech that I love this card so much. It negs your opponent so hard, especially like Prophecies and all these other decks that search a lot, Mermails, whatever. It sets up, and then this combos with Super Rejuvenation. You can Super Rejuve, then use this, discard 3 dragons. You get 3 draws at end phase if that's the only discarding you do. Double breaks the breakthrough. It's good against Ophion, and it's kind of a Veiler for right now. Extra deck is pretty obvious. Gaios because Title. If you open up Title on Steam, you'll go Gaios, and it's good against any deck. Double Big Eye. I don't think you should run 3 because that's ridiculous. You don't need it. Even against the mirror, if you're playing the deck right, you do not need 3, honestly. Like, once you start playing the deck and you realize the combos and you're not being autoplay and just doing what other people say you're supposed to do, you won't need 3, I promise. And this is good on the budget. Also, Dragosack. I'm gonna run 2. Jet's ordered me another one because I got him on Judgment Day. Thank you, Jet. But
thank you for the Judgment Day.
I haven't got this yet, but I'm gonna run 2. 3 is just overkill. Like, you can just if you have room, but there's no need to run 3, especially if you don't waste them with Lad. Because what people do, like I said earlier, is just go Dragosack Lad, sit on it, and kill yourself.
Plus, there is new rank 7 Exceeds coming out.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
Yeah, Master of Blades. Oh my god!
I heard about that shit. It's nuts as fuck. All right. Anyway, so that's the deck. Huh?
Yeah, 50 seconds.
Okay. So like I said, this is good. New rank 7s are gonna be make this deck even way more busted. They're gonna be expensive as fuck. But like I said, that's the deck. It works consistently. I've gone undefeated in the only tournament I played in. We've been playtesting a lot, and I've been doing really well with it. Also, we're doing Mermails with Title in it. It's nuts as fuck. Oh my goodness. We're probably going to upload that in a couple days, so check that out. It's really good.
Rate, comment, subscribe. See you guys.